lot has happened since we met last and I taught on power and prayer. We've heard the video by Ted there in Cambodia as an apostle. We know the need. We followed up on Sunday, and now we have an opportunity to sow a seed. We're believing God in agreement prayer for $30,000 to come into Apostle Ted and Sue's hands to fertilize that rice. That rice is necessary to feed 1,000+ orphans and thousands of believers and pastors in remote areas that are struggling and that are suffering and facing starvation, and many have already died. They need miracles, and we are going to sow into those miracles. We're going to pray in rain together and get fertilizer on that crop so we can have a record harvest in a drought area. May the Joseph anointing be on Ted and Sue. May their storehouses fill up to take care of the needs of people. And you can be a part in joining with us. Go online and you will find Food for Friends. Let's say together, Food for Friends. Give and sow. Give your tithe to your local church. This is an offering or a gift above your tithe. But as you live a cross-centered life, which is a selfless life, you'll begin to see others. When Jesus in John 6 saw the multitudes, been there for days and hours, miracles. Everybody that's with him is hot and tired from all the work of the ministry. Send everybody home, Jesus. But thank God Jesus didn't listen to committees that were tired. He didn't listen to committees that were hot. He didn't listen to committees that were hungry. He listened to the Father. He only did what he saw Father doing, only said what he saw Father saying. No, I have a different plan. What's your plan, Lord? I'm petitioning you on behalf of all the workers, all the disciples. Feed them. Feed them. If I worked all year, it would make enough to feed them. Feed them. Where are we going to buy bread was the question, not how hard can you work and what can you do by yourself. That's wrong kingdom thinking. It needs corrected. Well, here I've done some searching to see what we could all do together. I found a boy with 5 loaves and 2 fish. But what is this among so many? He'd have done well to have stopped before he got negative, critical, and operated in doubt and unbelief. Jesus didn't respond to his doubt and unbelief. He said, I'll take the bread and the fish. And he gave thanks. And there's a key for supernatural provision, a heart of thanks. He blessed it and broke it, said distribute. Listen, church, this is an hour to be a doer, not a hearer only. This is an hour to get something done. Thank God for the food in my cupboard, in my freezer, my refrigerator. Thank God my cupboards are full. But there is not a meal I eat now and have not eaten for the last month, at least, where I do not think about those that have no food and those that are suffering and dying from starvation. In the first 91 days of the year, over 10,900,000 people were aborted, babies. In the first 91 days of the year, 2,800,000+ people starved to death. In the first 91 days of the year, 46,000 people died of COVID. There were about 10 other things above COVID that killed millions and millions and millions of people. Fear out of Antichrist spirit, shutting down governments, shutting down travel, shutting down work, shutting down banks, shutting down food, arresting people, while untold millions starve, is the spirit of the Antichrist. Food for Friends. Join us. We made a pledge. We stepped into covenant agreement. Let's step together. Let's agree together. And let's feed and see God glorified. The opportunities will be great. And God has no lack. He is the God of more than enough. You prepare your heart, and He will funnel millions to the nations through your hands. Let's work together.